And if you're watching on YouTube, welcome to the next episode. That was 5 seconds apart, but it's going to be like a day between these different videos are published. What are we doing here?
You have a superpower?
No, we told Steph.
You're both fucking with me, right?
Do Ryan and I look like the fucking with you type? It's all true.
Fine. Then tell me what I'm feeling right now.
You're feeling disbelief.
It has to be a strong emotion. So it doesn't quite work like that.
You're actually a little annoyed. You feel hurt that we didn't tell you until now, whether it's true or not. You don't like being left out.
Well,
Well, that was easy.
oh shit. The foosball game. You knew exactly what to do.
You needed to focus on the positive memories, not get lost in the sadness. I thought it would help.
It did. Just warn me next time, okay?
Yay!
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend. Pretty wild.
So, any sign of Diane today?
No. But she was in yesterday working on her laptop.
You
She's the
said she
one.
was afraid of something around Gabe's death. If she's covering up what Typhon did, I bet there's proof.
I hope
Yep.
so. If she comes in today, let's be ready with a plan. In the meantime, I've got to finish my shift.
We're on it.
All right. The shift, right?
Time to earn a paycheck. I should clean the dirty dishes around the bar.
Agreed. Yeah, thank you for remembering my birthday last week. That Marco Escada Tequila is an excellent. You are welcome over any time. Your best cook by a long shot. Clean up the stuff around the bar.
How do these birdwatching contests even work? Who's checking the sightings?
Yeah, I didn't help the bird watcher last time, so. Okay, what now? Clean up the rest of the dirty dishes.
If I can get help on my own, Riley never needs to know about my condition. I won't have to be a burden.
It breaks. I feel terrible for Eleanor. Hey, Eleanor. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, dear.
She's not,
I
but.
really appreciate your help from a couple weeks ago. It means a lot to me.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
Okay. No dirty dishes there. There's Jed.
Can't go on a run. Everyone will see how awkward and out of shape I am. Forget it.
Been there before. Maybe I can encourage her.
Sure.
Hey, can I ask you something? I've always felt too self-conscious to try running. You seem like a pro. Any tips?
Oh, well, definitely don't let that stop you. Just push through it, you know?
I'll try that. Thanks.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there she is. The one who's feeling guilty about... Yep.
Welcome. I'll be right with you.
I better check in with Steph and Ryan.
Okay. That's not what I selected! It straight up selected the wrong one. Alright, we'll try that
Hey,
again, and
welcome.
you two won't have to know
I'll be right
about
with
that.
you.
I don't know how this is gonna go, but
I better check in with Steph and Ryan.
this is a terrible plan.
Okay, she's here. What's the plan?
Well, we have 2 plans, actually. But
Alright, I'm gonna have to go and like do my
We're still
reaction again
workshopping
as
them.
if it's the first time because I totally didn't fuck up on my choice.
Good to have options, right? So what are they?
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I asked Diane out on a date,
Wait, what?
and she's so into it. She doesn't notice one Ryan Lucan swiping her laptop. Ryan carries said laptop upstairs, acquiring damning evidence.
You want to distract them by
Maybe
asking
Diane
her
and I
out
still
on a
hook up.
date?
Not important.
That's your plan? Oh my god, please tell me you have something better.
I do. Now, to be clear, it's the same plan. Except, I'm the distraction.
Both of these plans suck.
Look, Steph,
Sorry,
I
I
even
there's
think she's gay,
are there
right?
any other
She's probably into the rugged mountain man type. All the transplants are.
these ideas suck, but
I'm genuinely worried that these were the best ideas you had.
What? It's a simple plan, literally 2 steps. You just need to choose the hotter distraction.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
yeah, that's my vote. Don't
The
do
only
that.
tiebreaker we
But
have.
I can't. Mm. Okay. This time I actually choose the right one. I'm choosing Steph because statistically that's more likely. But
Let's go with Steph.
well, okay, you all know that's not the reason why, but
Badass DJ? It's a no-brainer. Sorry, Ryan.
Fuck yes. In your face.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but we don't even know if she has anything worth stealing yet. I'm just gonna try talking to her. Maybe I can get her worked up and read her emotions. I'll let you know if I need that distraction.
Good luck.
Your usual.
Thanks, Alex.
What's the best way to rile her up?
okay. Well, let's try and start off easy. Like, we're not gonna let her know that I immediately know that she's responsible, but
You know all I want is justice for my brother. Please. Help me.
I don't think that'll rile her up, but it'll start.
Alex, I can assure you that Typhon is committed to a full and open investigation. We want to find those responsible and hold them accountable just as much as you do. That's the truth.
I doubt it, but
She's got a great poker face, unlike Mac. But let's see what she's really feeling. Let me try and read her first.
Poor Gabe. No one deserves to die like that.
wait.
She's sad.
What?
If I keep her thinking about Gabe's death, maybe I can find out more.
Cross photo. Napkins? Why on earth would napkins
Do you-
do anything?
Have, enough napkins for the table?
Yeah. I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, I guess that throws her off a little, but...
That's a nice cross.
Oh, thanks.
Is that a reference to the Watchdog's Bloom? Like, because the logo on the laptop and the external drive looks the same.
William Bloom. Gabe loved him.
Oh, no, it's a...
I think he spent
Artist.
a whole year just listening to him.
Really? He had good taste. Surprised we never talked about it.
Did it change? No, it's still blue.
Oh, such a cute photo.
My niece and nephew. They're adorable.
Okay, that one's got some weird sounds to it, but I think it's a little dry.
Of all the people this could have happened to, why'd it have to be him?
Wait, of all the people... You're saying this could have happened to other people?
Are you joining in the LARP later? It's been so hard for Ethan. We're all hoping it will cheer him up.
I can't. Good luck, though. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Okay, I at least want to steal the external drive, but...
I bet you and Gabe threw back a lot of these together.
He was a great bartender. Made the long work days more bearable.
Okay,
It's slowly turning
now I
into
need to pick
more
something that will push
purple.
Diane's emotions over the edge. Typhon does a lot of local hiring, huh?
We're always growing.
I should have chosen Gabe's plaque. That'll work.
Look, I know you're not a bad person. But my brother is dead because of the choices you and Typhon made. How does that make you feel? I actually want to know.
Alex, Typhon is doing everything we can to address the situation. That's the truth. Okay?
How incredibly PR of you. Turned purple.
All right. That's the emotion I was looking for. Time to explore Diane's guilt about Gabe.
There we go. There's a lot here, isn't there?
Okay. Time to find out what Diane is
Oh,
really
just
hiding.
two. Never mind.
He came here looking for a better life, just like me. He's gone. I'm still here.
There's a flash drive in her bag.
Hello?
Miss Jacobs, it's Deputy Pike.
Pike, I'm sorry, but we're very busy at the moment.
There's been an accident.
What kind of accident?
Wait. There's something else.
There's a USB drive in her bag.
I can't undo what Typhon did, or the role I played.
Diane did
But
something.
at least I have everything I need to protect myself from them.
Holy shit. She must have evidence on the USB stick. Looks like I'll need a distraction after all.
Oh no. It's time! Get over here so I can nick that USB drive. I could just lunge across the table and grab it. Like, I want to do that, but...
Hey, Hey, Diane.
Oh, hey, Steph. How are you?
So, what's your deal?
I'm sorry?
Are you single, semi-single, taken, but still down to get drunk and make out?
Whoa. Was not expecting that at all.
Distract her more,
Am I
damn
blushing? I feel like I'm blushing.
it. Yes. No.
No, you're cool as a cucumber.
That's good. I'm so flattered. I don't even know what to say.
Hey, no sweat. Just think about it. Get
Got
back to me.
it.
I'm not going anywhere.
See ya.
Don't check your bag. Don't check your bag. Don't check your bag. Okay, she's not checking the bag. We're good. That was pretty great, yeah.
That was epic. Totally insane.
My heart is pounding.
Steph, there's a very real chance that you awoke something in Diane.
Wouldn't be the first time.
That was hilarious.
You
It
guys-
was pretty great.
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh my god. I hope this was worth it.
Alright, let's see what's on this thing, and hopefully it doesn't immediately deploy a
Password
rootkit.
protected. Guess I'm not surprised.
I'll bring this to Riley. See if she's willing to help. She's a whiz at computer stuff.
In the meantime, we have a lark to do.
Oh yeah, we gotta do fun
Grab your
stuff in
hat and
between
meet me at the
trying
park.
to...
And don't
Oh,
forget.
here's
your
the hat
vision,
Alex
okay?
was asking about earlier. Keep the hat?
One question. When the LARP's over, can I keep the hat?
I'd say that all depends on how you do.
Damn. Gauntlet thrown.
Grab the hat and the sword, let's go.
Did you finish the thing?
Yeah, barely. It took me all night. I haven't carved like that in ages.
Carve? What did they
All right.
make?
I need to grab my guitar and the hat that Steph got me.
And the sword, don't forget. We'll be closed to regular business this afternoon in order to participate in Steph's live action game. We look forward to this evening at the park for the Spring Festival live action game. It's called a LARP. I knew that. I was testing you.
Wow.
Starting-
Typhon officially clears Typhon of any wrongdoing in death of local man at the hands of Typhon explosions.
Wait. So, the Sheriff's Department would like to provide a brief update regarding the ongoing investigation into the death of Gabe Chen. Mr. Chen's death has been officially ruled an accident. Bullshit. However, our investigation remains open, and we encourage any members of the community who might have valuable information to step forward and share it with us. Our goal is now to gain a comprehensive understanding of the events that led to Mr. Chen's death, in order to prevent any future harm from befalling anyone in our community in the future. In other words, Typhon has finished their investigation. If it was ruled an accident, why are you still investigating? Yeah, I love to lick boots. Please don't make me disable comments. Don't worry, Ryan's never... There's a cart with roses on it that you can then give to someone. Reminder to all Haven residents that... Oh, right, this was from yesterday. And of course they disabled replies. As they do that. Alright, where's the sword? I want the sword. Well, first we should pick up the guitar. For the bard look, of course.
Okay, let me grab my hat.
Oh wait, I can... There we go. Where is the hat? Character sheet?
Wow. Steph is a rock star for putting this together. Ethan is gonna flip.
Gummies? Oh, well, can I do anything
Wish
with that?
I'd taken Steph's advice.
Also, only eat one of these at a time. This is in Colorado, so maybe that's a good idea.
A housewarming gift from Eleanor. She said Gabe loved these little dudes.
The hat's probably in here, huh?
Huh. There it is.
Perfect.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what happened to it?
The feather on the hat must have fallen off.
It had a feather?
Maybe I can
Okay,
find
we
it.
need to find it.
Gabe's last effects from the coroner. Pike dropped it off a few days ago. Guess I've been avoiding looking through it. Okay. You can take the kid out of juvie.
The kid, you me back out of the kid. Those are lockpicks. His keys.
Oh.
You're hot, hurry up and finish your shift.
One match left. I don't know why, but this must have been really special to Gabe.
Because I'm assuming he quit smoking. Left one match as like a...
Never
symbol for
know
that?
when you'll need a light. I'm not giving up yet, Gabe.
Well, I still don't think he's dead, but...
I better find that feather. Steph is a stickler for details.
Feather... Oh, there it is. That was fast. Perfect.
Alex the Bard, ready to serve. Time to head out.
Why did I open this? I didn't mean to do that. Wait, so this is Charlotte, right? Go up. Hold on. Your speech on the bridge was good. Damn, stopped by with the affidavit again. I declined. I wish they would just drop it. Would you like to come over for dinner tonight? Can I bring anything? Just you, maybe wine. Lemon bars. Or how many of the gummies is too much gummies? Coming from Mac? I risk more than just my job to talk to you. He's probably right. Alright, what else do I need to do? Wait, where's the sword? I feel like that might be necessary. Is it still in here? I think someone already took it. Oh well. There he is.
Hey.
I don't need, like, cheering up or whatever.
I think everyone needs that at
Okay.
some time, but
So maybe this wasn't the most subtle idea, but
do it for Steph.
Steph's
She
been
did
planning
work
this
on
for days and days.
a long time, yeah.
She really cares about you.
I do want to do this. It's just...
That's not that big of an order, but
Everyone's been working so hard. And if I'm not happy, they'll all be disappointed.
Must be weird having a bunch of adults pressuring you to dress up in a costume and act like you're having fun.
Yeah.
I just realized my
Especially my
camera. I've
mom.
just been rocking back and
She
forth.
always looks
Sorry.
Sad. 'Cause I'm, like, bummed out. But I can't just pretend.
Then don't.
So, don't pretend. Just be yourself. Or yourself with a foam sword and a funny hat.
But what if I'm still, you know, not having fun?
Then don't. That's fine too. No one will be disappointed in you for being you.
All right.
Oh, so he already has a sword.
But I don't want to do it alone. You have to help me.
Of course.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Thanor, the monster slayer! Thanks to the gods and all the heavens you've come. I am in desperate need of a great hero. Could you be the one? Please, tell me of your exploits.
There's a bunch of stuff. Maybe my bard can sing something about me.
Oh. Sure.
Ancient Kraken. You know it's gotta be that one.
A kraken ate a city every year until it died on Thanor's spear.
My goodness. So, you must be Thanor's bard, Alto, whose songs have magical powers. It sounds like you are exactly the heroes I need. My name is King Tabor.
Hold on. Did a bug just fly past the screen, or was that in real life? I'm not sure. I think it was in the game, but I'm not sure. I hope it was in the game, or else this would be weird.
The age of monsters has come upon my kingdom. Horrible creatures stalk the streets. My people live in constant fear. But there's hope. An ancient prophecy describes 3 mysterious gems known as soul jewels that can save us all. I need you to go search the kingdom Survive whatever's out there and bring me back those jewels. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Then you must go, now. My people are counting on you.
Jet's a really good actor.
Should we start with the main road?
Okay.
Time to find some jewels.
Phone. Attention monster hunters, this appears to be the result of some sort of extra-dimensional rift opening up and spilling enough universe's florist into our world.
This is kind of exciting.
Alright, so we gotta go... Where are we right now? I'm not sure. Like, in comparison with the rest of the town. A scroll?
Is that a scroll of paper?
Scroll of healing may only be used once. Huh.
What is that?
It's a magic scroll we can use in fights.
Oh, awesome. We should find as many as we can.
Yeah, are there any more around here, is what I was about to ask. I love the music with this, by the way, as well. Why is this making me feel like I should actually go and try World of Warcraft? I've never actually played it.
Cool.
That's it? Okay. So this isn't the park.
Okay. It's a wolf.
A direwolf.
Shit, what do we do?
I think we have to fight it.
We could just try to tame it. Like, that would also work. Oh wait, is this gonna be... Oh, this is great! Ethan, Alex, or Item. Let's let Ethan get in on the fun. He does have a sword. Stab, Burning Blade, or... Let's start with Stab.
2 damage.
Alright, then let's use Alex and do...
Untuned cord. 1 damage.
Okay, this is pretty cool.
2 damage.
Yeah, I need to take him down faster. So we're gonna use the Burning Blade thing.
Burning Blade. 1 damage. And you're on fire for the next 2 turns.
Can I use Ethan again? No, okay. Wait, I can also use magic, right?
Stirring him. Double Thanor's next attack.
2 damage. I'm still on fire.
But it doesn't tell me how much health he has. Oh, guess not. That's pretty cool. I'm glad they included this.
Loot.
Loot.
Oh, cool. I learned a magic attack.
1 damage to allies? Better be nice to Thanor.
3 damage to enemies, and then 1 damage to allies.
Let's keep going. What do you think this key is for?
Maybe it unlocks something in one of these
Oh,
stores.
that's cool. So
I should probably drop in on Riley and thank her in person.
This is actually really fun.
I know, right? How do we know for sure it's dead? Should we tickle it?
Stop it. Be serious.
Aww. There's $1. Hold on.
I swung over the top once.
No way. Prove it. I'll give you $1 if you can.
did! I don't have to prove it. I'm gonna tell my mom you called me a liar.
Do it, dude. I dare you.
Alright, let us continue then with our... I'm not sure exactly what it is we're doing.
Let's go to the peach.
Oh, the ice cream people.
It's cute.
Oh, there's
right?
another scroll.
Peach ice
I
cream?
bet we can use that.
Oh, another scroll of healing.
Found a scroll?
Yeah.
I want something people can't stop talking about.
Find the 3 different soul... Oop, there's another scroll. Nimbleness, 1 dodge.
Got another scroll.
Cool.
Yeah, there are a lot of these, huh? Yeah, so where do we find Dire Wolf? Oh, there's one. We gain an extra turn.
We're like master scroll seekers.
Yep.
Alright, so we need to find the various...
Looks like the Black Lantern is part of the LARP.
Oh, definitely.
Whoa. What's that about?
There's an appointment slip.
Looks like you dropped something, Diane.
Okay, we can stop looking at it now.
I just haven't slept. You know? Every time I close my eyes, my brain pulls up all these thoughts. These regrets.
The Diane is...
So I just lie there, crying and feeling like a horrible person.
Feeling guilty?
You mentioned regrets. Can you drill down on that? What is it that you regret?
I don't know. I'm not sure of anything right now.
Alright, let's head into the
Wanna
tavern.
look in here?
Yeah.
Even though there's blood on the floor.
Let's go in.
Well, obviously it's not real, but... They really went all out with this LARP, huh? Oh dear. A fake hand, fake arms.
Fellow survivors, I see.
Are you hurt?
Hardly my first monster attack. I know an escape trick or two.
Do you know what this key is for?
Belonged to Barry, the tavern keeper. That's his leg over there.
Oh.
So, if you want to try all of the locks, I'm sure he won't stop you.
Okay. Yeah, there's arms and stuff everywhere. This is great.
Let's see what we can find around here.
A rolling pin?
I actually feel bad for that person. Ugh, rough day for Barry the Tavern Keeper. Someone knows how to keep Thanor busy. Any luck opening the chest?
Yeah, but it's empty so far. Okay, I think I checked all the compartments.
Anything? No? Wait, are these advertisements
House
like real
Bard.
or...
Sorry, Steph. Alto is pretty happy with her current gig.
Oh, House Bard, black hair preferred, cute smile a plus. Old swords for sale. It didn't work at all, you hack. Been hearing spooky sounds around the castle, yes or no? Oh, that's great. Coin! We'll take it. What else can we find around here? Are there any scrolls? There's a wanted poster.
This kingdom has serious problems.
4 of them. Old paper.
The 13th quinquennial meeting of the Daegu Biscuit Boys is hereby called to order.
The Daegu Biscuit
I'm sorry to
Boys.
announce that all 6 of us remain upright and above ground.
First point of order. Ducky, if you had to guess, though, about how much longer you fixing to live?
Just long enough to collect, Gordon, and not a minute longer. I'll crawl graveyard
Banner's
with
still
your
got a
shares
dart in
clutched
its
in
nose.
my stiffening fingers. You mark my words.
Let's look at this
The amount
one.
of detail in this LARP is insane.
I'm gonna have to read this one. So let's see. Long ago it is said that when unspeakable terrors reigned in daylight, 4 heroes faced the Great Shadow on Kellyan shores. For days the battle raged until powers of the Great Shadow overwhelmed the heroes, pushing them to the brink of death. There, among waves stained with blood, the three of the heroes gave their lives, calling upon an ancient spell that pulled the souls from their bodies and fashioned them into 3 stones of immeasurable power. From Nero the Berserker came the Soul Ruby, from Decius the Cleric the Soul Sapphire, and Bellin the Illusionist came the Soul Amethyst. With the soul jewels in hand, the 4th hero took up their sword and struck down the Great Shadow, piercing it with light. Then, worried and bloody from the battle, the 4th hero hid the jewels away and wandered deep into the wilds of never to be seen again. There's also a monster encyclopedia.
Steph thought of everything.
Wow.
She's amazing at this.
There's a lot for this.
I doubt it. We were probably talking to King Tabor when it happened.
Is it upstairs? I can't go upstairs, so.
I'm a genius for convincing Steph that my character should be alone behind the bar. All the drinks I want.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Let's speak.
Yes?
About that ale.
I see you've poured yourself some ale.
On the house.
You just survived a monster attack. I think you deserve a couple drinks on the house.
Truly wise beyond your years.
How did you survive the attack?
Well, I'm not proud of it, but I tripped an elderly woman.
Oh dear. What?
She had it coming. Stingy dish wench.
Want to tell him about our quest?
We're on a quest to end the Age of Monsters. So you won't have to live in fear anymore.
Are you now? Let me give you something that you may find useful.
Thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and guess we'll be meeting a snake.
Ophidian chime. Snakes within hearing will fall asleep.
We're gonna keep looking around.
Good luck.
All the ale he wants. Okay, so the chest still wasn't open.
Steph really went all out in here.
There's just 4 arms left. One of them's holding a banana. Warning.
We're gonna have to deal with this, aren't we?
Below the eastern bridge, Use caution with crossing, or better yet, don't.
Did you see this warning?
Yeah, but that's a bad situation. Trolls are ruthless.
Can I not move behind him? I'm just stuck. Okay. What else can we find? Oh, wait a minute.
Feanor, did you see this?
That's got to be it. It's one of the jewels.
And we're gonna get attacked by the old gnome, huh? No?
One down, 2 to go.
Okay, that's
that
probably
wasn't so bad, right? Now I feel more confident we can find the others.
Okay, that was probably the only one here, so...
Godspeed. Godspeed.
Come to think of it, so please explain why everyone on Main Street is just like a festival the Age of Monsters has to spend it upon our fair. Ryan, is that you? That's pretty great. There's also a serpent, but we can put that to sleep now.
Go get him, Ethan.
I'm Feanor.
Could there be something down the alley?
That's actually a good idea. Let's check.
This is boring.
Dead guy?
They're here. Woe is me. Woe is me. Behold, my love has been slain by yonder river monster.
Where?
Just down yonder alley. Near the river. Alas, alas.
There's also a sign here.
Beware of river monster.
Oh, here it is.
Some kind of snake?
I guess.
It's guarding some kind of box.
Do we have to fight it?
Now
Why
just put it to
wouldn't
sleep. It's cute.
I mean, it's kind of cute, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's gonna attack. What do you want to do?
Hell.
Ophidian chime. Snakes within hearing must fall asleep.
Pretend that's a low sound. Snake's ears are internal, so they can't hear.
Nice.
This is.
That was easy. He dropped some loot too.
More loot.
All right, let's make some ears bleed.
His skill, Horrid Disharmony for 3 damage.
Wait. What's that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. There's another gem in that.
It's like a dragon scale or something.
Maybe it's got magical powers. Let's hang on to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the second gem. Never mind.
I bet there's something fun in the record store.
Let's go to. Oh wait, it's him again.
1, 2, 3. I control me. 1, 2, 3. I control me. This book is written for fucking toddlers.
Ooh, nothing like getting pissed off at your anger management book.
Seriously? Okay.
Oh there! I hear you've dealt with the river serpent, huh? More than just talk, are you? Bah! What a thankless life. being a smith in the age of monsters.
Wow, he's really getting
Whoa.
into it.
He's really into this. Everything okay? You seem pretty, grumpy.
I've forgotten the damn components of sun silver. Don't suppose you know the composition?
Of sun silver?
If we find out, we'll tell you.
I won't hold my breath.
Hey, Keed, is that a swamp troll is underneath the eastern bridge? Alright, let's head into the Emporium.
Please knock twice.
What if we knock 3 times?
Go for it.
Monster or mortal?
Mortal.
Come in.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Sorry about the lock. These are dangerous times.
He is really into this
Welcome
with the hat and
to
everything.
the Magpie Emporium.
Oh, so this is like a magic shop.
I'm gonna take a look around a bit, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, she's totally not evil or anything with the skulls everywhere.
Let's see what Steph's done to the place.
Oh, she has a cat? Hold on, where's the cat?
Dude, I hear you, but a combat-based system with no social mechanics is like my fucking nightmare. Are you... Hey, Precious. Where did you come from? Are you the one I've been hearing in the walls?
Valkyrie is my favorite
Smartass,
character.
there's a cat outside the shop. Dude, I don't know. She doesn't have a collar. Yeah? I'll call Pike, see if anybody's reported their cat missing. Meantime, guess she's coming to work with
I
me.
still can't pet Valkyrie.
Isn't she? Yes, she is.
Warning. Cat is cursed. Do not pet.
Aw.
Yeah. No need to warn me.
Valkyrie's the best character in this game so far.
I guess some heroes are into bards with flashy guitars. But I'm glad Thanor has better
Priceless
taste.
or best offer. I can draw a tarot card.
What do I want insight about?
People.
Steph is just awesome.
The Fool, of course.
I really wish things would stop changing.
Wheel
For
of
once.
Fortune.
Is that true for Ryan? I hope so.
The Star, maybe.
Chaos and destruction. Yeah. No shit.
Well, that makes sense because in the first game, that is what that led to.
Yikes.
Even death. Oh no.
Holy shit. Too real.
Typhon, we got the devil. Oh no. Okay, that's everyone, right? Yeah.
Wonder if they have
In
drills
case of
for
monster
this.
attack, gather those who matter, cast Protective Circle, read Illusion and other direction, await Archmage assistance not guaranteed.
Golems. Animation fee not included. Oh, Steph.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And a skull.
That actually looks legit.
Oh, wait, is it actually legit? I mean, it's Steph, so...
When Alex said I'm hot, did she mean it? Or was she just messing around?
Never seen Steph feel this way before. Maybe I could reassure her. She's always so confident.
The Soul Sapphire's right there. For sale.
Well, I'll be damned.
Why is this 10,000 gold?
Was I too generous? It was originally 20,000, but...
No, I meant... Never mind.
Why is it even for sale?
Maybe we can make some kind of deal with her.
Yeah, how much gold do we have? Wait, why can't I see inventory? How do I see inventory again? Is it Q or E? I don't remember. Let's haggle.
Would you consider giving us that sapphire?
That's an option from reading her. Let's do that.
In exchange for something far more valuable. My hand. In marriage. And all of its associated benefits.
It's not going to be good for him, but...
And you should know, I wouldn't offer if I didn't mean it.
That's an option.
I mean...
Oh, man. This just got real.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. But I'm afraid I can't accept.
For now.
For now.
We need the sapphire right away. It's for a quest to end the age of monsters.
I've heard there's a magical fish that lives in the River of Sorrows. Bring me back one of its scales, and I'll give you the sapphire in return.
Wait a minute, I think we've already got that. Probably.
Hey there.
What's wrong, Riley?
I could ask Riley how progress is going with the USB. Nice.
He is dressed up pretty nicely, huh?
Any luck with the USB?
No, not yet. It's gonna take hours, if we're lucky.
Oh.
If you want to check it out, it's running on the office computer, but don't touch anything.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing this.
You don't have to thank me. It's the least I could do for Gabe.
I mean, I'm glad she password protects her USB, but like...
Actually, it's kind of fun.
I didn't realize you were so good with computers. Is that what you're going to school for?
Civil engineering. Or maybe robotics? It's a lot to figure out. Kind of crazy. Anyway, let's talk about something else.
I'm talking about Eleanor.
I saw Eleanor at the Black Lantern this morning.
She probably needed a break from me. I've been nagging her all morning about getting one of those, like, medical alert buttons.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna be 4 hours away, and she's never lived alone before.
How's Mac doing? I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, he's around. Probably too embarrassed to show his face. He gives me shit every time I see him. I can't get out of this town fast enough.
Stay strong.
Alright,
Let's talk later.
I'll let you know if I make any progress.
I'm gonna go
again.
look, actually, and see what it's doing.
I will definitely not touch this.
It's brute forcing it? That's a terrible plan, but...
For Spring Festival. These are freaking gorgeous.
Alright, let's go and see what's going on at the bridge, shall we? It's probably going to be Ryan again.
I wonder what we'll find at the Bridge of Flowers.
That bridge?
I wonder what we'll find at the Bridge of Flowers.
Yeah, that one. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see him.
Oh.
He's got the third gem around
Oh,
him.
shit! Troll! Incoming!
He's got a soul jewel right there.
Oh, you like my belt? It's made of human skin.
That's just playing rude.
What do you think we should do?
Well, obviously, use the dust.
Troll dust. Dusted trolls become very friendly. 1 pinch per troll.
No. Don't you dare. Oh, man. Visitors. I love visitors. Can I get you anything?
Oh, Ryan's an excellent
glass of
actor.
marsh fire.
Dude, holy day.
Slug chips.
How about that jewel? On your belt.
Sure.
That was easy.
Anything else?
Say something nice.
Why don't you say something nice about each of us?
You put a great deal of thoughtfulness and care into everything you do. And you see deep into the hearts of people. But you don't let that stop you from believing in them.
It's such a touching moment, and it's just with that stupid troll
This
mask.
troll is emo.
Yeah.
He can help on our quest, too.
We're on a quest. Anything you can do to help us out?
I could teach you to fight like me. Here you go.
Strike of Wrath, 3 damage, once per battle only.
That was quick.
Why is he still giving us stuff to do that?
I think that's all we need, right?
Come visit again. Anytime.
He's gonna dust all the glitter off now.
We've got all 3. We can go back to the king now.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the king's gonna become evil and we're
Okay.
gonna have to fight him.
That troll was scary. I admit it.
Nothing to admit. It's just facts.
Even after you used the dust, he was still scary.
I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
That makes 2 of us.
Riddle.
Hey, let's hear your riddle.
There are 3, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
Oh crap, what was it?
Oh, we read about that in the tavern, right?
What was it? You know, it was...
Their names are...
That's the color of the different types of soul gems.
The answer is Nira, Dacis, and Bellin.
You solved the riddle you've been told. Your prize? A useful hint. Behold. To bribe that deadly troll of old, you have to pay 4 coins of gold.
I wish you told us earlier.
Apologies for hints too late. Please, take a coin to compensate.
Huh.
Thanks.
Alright, let's head back to the king because we got the gems we need. Nope.
Oh my god. It's my mom.
Feanor, the monster slayer, you've come at last. Do you remember me from your past adventures?
You're Netheria, the forest spirit.
You have done well on your quest. The forest notices. She offers a treasure for you to claim. Look, there.
What is that?
It's a boss battle.
The Sky Sword. It's the Sky Sword of Power. It's exactly the same as I drew in the comics. It's got the pincer and the same grip. And it's got this part for the jewels. How do they do it? Can I really take it?
Use it for good.
Promise me you'll only use it for good. Helping others and stuff like that.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. They even let us like see the world the way we see him, or the way he sees it.
Bard, a song, if you please.
gonna be muted, isn't it?
The prophecy's fulfilled at last. Now Feanor's might is unsurpassed.
I wonder what this looks like in the real world, but this is really cool.
I'll take that sword now, and the jewels.
Storm Rider, the undead! I should have known King Tabor was you all along!
You fools! You have collected the jewels I need and brought them right to me!
We've gotten this far. We can beat him.
Give them to me!
Okay, this is great. First, I need to use a scroll of healing right away because we're both on 8 out of 10 health instead of 10 out of 10. Oh, this is great!
Scroll of healing.
We'll use that right away. As well as... I can't use items again. You can only use it once, but... Let's start with the Burning Blade.
Horrid Disharmony.
That's pretty great.
Curse this fire!
Okay, so I did take some there, but... Let's do a Scroll of Nimbleness.
Scroll of Nimbleness.
I've got plenty of these. Let's have Feanor go first with... a Fire Blast.
Fire Blast!
Keep him lit on
Sorry.
fire.
Worth it.
Oh, right, it does damage me, doesn't it?
Stirring him.
I think that gives him an extra move.
Curse this fire!
This is great. And I realize that my camera is covering him up too, but...
Scroll of Advantage.
I think that gives us 2 moves.
Strike of Wrath!
Healing Serenade.
There, that way I healed up a bit from his attack. I want Feanor to get the last hit, but I don't know if that'll be enough.
Burning Blade!
There isn't like enough variety to use a
Unholy
different
lightning storm! Death to all who defy me! Curse this fire!
This is curse this fire every time. I swear if he dies to fire damage, it's gonna be hilarious. Let's just stab him, you know? Well, actually, not yet.
Untuned Chord.
Let's weaken him up a little bit more first. Then, just stab him. There we go. Epic.
That last fight was epic.
How long am I gonna stay in
but
this?
The best part was finding.
That's not the good part. Oh no.
Shit.
Gabe's dead. Gabe's dead because of me.
Well, it was a
It's my
temporary fix at least.
I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe.
Ethan?
Listen
Dang
to
it.
me. It wasn't your fault. At all. It wasn't. Okay? It wasn't.
I hope not, because
Charlotte?
that would have been a bad spot to leave it. Wow.
Hey. Thanks for coming.
Of course. Ethan's dad already pick him up?
Yeah, they just left.
Ethan's dad took them? Why?
I just wanted to thank you. Ethan needed today.
Honestly, by the end, I was having just as much fun as he was.
He thinks the world of you, you know. After everything, I think you're sort of his hero.
He's sort of mine. How creative he is. You must be so proud of him. He was so thrilled to see you show up with the sword.
I think that was mostly about the sword.
Maybe. But I think he was happy to see you in his world.
Wait a minute, did she?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Did she tell Ethan
I'm
that
okay.
Gabe's death
Charlotte?
was his fault?
God, Alex, don't mind me, okay? Just a lot going on.
Like in a moment of upsetness or something like that?
I can imagine. Getting Ethan ready for his dad, the shop, the spring festival. I'm always here if you want to talk about anything.
You're really sweet, but I'm okay. Thanks for swinging by. I'll see you at the festival.
Are you sure? If you want company, I'm...
Said no! Fuck, don't you listen?
Wait.
Shit.
Is Gabe's death somehow
This was a mistake.
her fault?
Where did that anger come from?
That... I shouldn't have pushed it, but like, I've come this far. I want to figure this out. Wait, this is just... What was that? This is definitely giving me the first Life is Strange game vibes about it.
anger is so intense. Maybe there's something here that can tell me why.
Is that a pile of explosives?
Gabe, it's your fault. Why would you teach me to need someone again just to go and leave me all alone? Alex, it's your fault. Everyone loves you. But I can't look at you without thinking about how fucked everything is since you came into my life.
Wait, she doesn't like me? Or Alex? Oh dear.
Ryan, it's your fault. You were supposed to protect us. Why couldn't you?
She's so angry at everyone around her, but there's something else here.
There is. One last thing.
What is wrong with me? I can't let myself feel this way. When did I become such a fucking monster?
She's angry at herself because she's angry at everyone else for some reason.
Ethan! It's your fault! Why couldn't
Wait, she's blaming...
just fucking listen!
You're angry at him. At Ethan. You blame him.
I'm a bad mom, Alex.
Charlotte. Charlotte.
I hate my son, Alex. He's sweet, and he's creative, and he's the most important thing in the entire universe to me. And I hate him. For so long, it was just me and him. It took so long to learn how to be okay with that. And I was. But then, Gabe, I can deal with hating Ryan, or you, or even Gabe. But Ethan, if he had just listened, Gabe would still be alive.
Would have, could have, should
comes
have.
back
It
to
doesn't
that.
matter. It's Typhon's fault, not... Not his.
What you're feeling makes more sense than you think. Your pain matters too.
None of it fucking matters. He's dead. I wish I were too.
This anger could kill her, and nothing I'm saying is helping.
Wait, what?
What if I could just take it away?
Is this something that Alex's powers can do?
I can do it. I can take her anger from her.
Is that a good idea?
What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I?
I don't think so. Okay, because if we don't take her anger, she's probably going to commit suicide. But if we do take it, what the fuck is that gonna do to us? Also, like, manipulating someone else's emotions is good, but I have to do it. Now I have to get rid of it somehow.
Alex? I'm okay.
I hope.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
I hope that didn't, like, remove memories or anything like that, but...
Did I freak out on you? I'm sorry, Alex. I'm not sure what came over me.
Are you sure you're okay? Like, no memory loss or
Are you
anything
sure
like
you're
that?
okay? Yes, I think so. Just maybe I blacked out for a minute? I guess that's what happens when you don't sleep. Huh. I wrecked my sculpture. Seems so crazy in here, but I feel... How do I feel?
Oh, shit. Did I
Hey,
take all of
go
her
home. You're
emotions? Or
exhausted.
her ability to feel emotions?
I'm serious. It's okay. I'll see you tonight.
Uh-oh. I hope not, but... I couldn't just leave her with that, or she was gonna end up killing someone, maybe her own son.
Okay. Hear me out. Is Typhon run by the Illuminati?
What?
That would explain the conspicuously triangle-shaped logo.
Boom! Finally cracked it.
Hey.
Alex. So, how did things go with Charlotte?
I think she's okay. I hope
It was
so.
intense. But I think maybe she'll be okay. Honestly, I'm not sure how to even talk about it.
That's okay. You don't have to.
So please tell me that the USB stick revealed all of Typhon's secrets.
Not yet, but...
Oh, dear.
Alex.
We found a recording of Gabe's call.
So they did get it.
I should probably listen to that.
Wait, hold on.
I need to know.
We're here for you.
Hold on, a message from Ethan first. Mark was amazing. Oh, Ducky sent me a message too. Dear Alex, what a marvelous event. I'm so glad I can participate in today's live-action roleplay. It brings me back to my days in theater. Did I ever tell you I once essayed the role of Falstaff in my school's production of The Merry Wives of Windsor? With enough liquid prodding, you may one day get me to recall a few verses. And thank you for including me in the festivities. It's nice to take my mind off things. Anyway, you enjoy your very first spring festival. I can still remember mine clear as day. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister III. Thank you, Ducky. You were wonderful.
Okay.
Alright, play recording. This ain't gonna be good, is it?
Typhon safety. Mac? It's me. Fuck off, Jen.
Wait.
Yeah, okay, just listen. I need you to call off the explosion. Ethan's in the blast radius. Shit. He could get killed. What the hell's wrong with you? He snuck off. We're up here right now, trying to find him. Mac, please. All right, I'm on it. We'll halt the blasts. Fuck. You can't imagine the headaches this will create for me. Thanks, Mac. Whatever. Just doing my job.
See?
They just ignored him. It's so fucked.
No, Mac said he would do that.
You know it's bad when Mac turns out to be the good guy. Alex.
They just ignored it?
You okay?
We're gonna get him.
Fuck is wrong with Typhon?
What the hell? Oh, it doesn't matter. None of it fucking matters. He's dead.
It infected me. Didn't it?
Fuck that. I don't need to take this.
I should follow her. We'll be right downstairs,
Okay,
all right?
we need to deal with this right now. Because somehow I'm infected with that anger.
Right now, all that matters is taking these fuckers down. This USB stick has what I need. Time to dig through it.
Map.
Ryan brought this down from his station. Hope it comes in handy. If that happened to me, what's happening to Charlotte?
I just got mad enough to shatter a bottle, not everything else.
Gabe's call came in from the sat phone at 8:41 p.m. I should find the next call and see if that has any information.
Alright, 8:41 p.m. Incoming from a satellite phone, outgoing to Typhoon HQ.
It's Diane. We have a problem. You're kidding. There's a kid lost in the mountains near the pit. We need to postpone. Lena?
Haven is your site, Diane, and therefore this is your decision. I know I don't need to remind you of the stakes.
Someone could be hurt. Or killed.
We've been over this. Anyone up there has disregarded posted notices and accepted full liability.
We're talking about a child. I'm just asking for one day.
If you postpone tonight's scheduled blast, you put Rhea in jeopardy. That puts the whole company in jeopardy. Is that what you want?
No.
Then do the math and make the right call. Email me when it's done.
I will.
So Typhon thought Rhea, whatever that is, was worth risking our lives. Let's hope Diane's email sheds more light.
Hold on, I want to listen to this.
Typhon Mining, this is Diane.
Diane, it's Jason.
Hello, Deputy. You have good news for me?
I suppose I do. You are officially cleared to continue regular operation. The county no longer considers your pit an active crime scene.
Well, that's a huge relief.
Now,
fuck off.
To be clear, the investigation is still open and active. Typhon hasn't been cleared of anything yet.
Sure, I understand. But can we start mining again?
Yes, you can start mining again.
Is there anything else?
Nope. No, that's it.
Well, thanks for the call.
Yeah, no problem. Take care, Diane.
You too.
Seems a lot easier to get away with murder than you'd hope.
Yep.
Seems like a lot is hanging on these inspections. Whatever Typhon was up to, it looks like they've all but gotten away with it. Whatever Typhon, of course that was Diane's idea. I'm gonna make sure this expansion fails if it's the last thing I do. This is the email Diane mentioned. So what is Rhea?
Wait. Rhea went off undetected.
Rhea went off undetected. A second blast went off that night?
Second blast?
What did Lena say? Without the scheduled blast, Rhea will be discovered. It
so
was
the
a diversion.
First blast was a
They set off
diversion
the
for
blast
something.
that killed Gabe to cover up another one somewhere else. That's why they couldn't wait. If I can find out where that blast went off, it might tell me why it was so important.
So there was a second blast? Outgoing to Typhon HQ and then incoming from...
Lena.
Hello, Diane. Is it safe to assume you've gotten your emotions under control?
My emotions? Someone was killed last night because of a decision you made.
I would be very careful with what you say next. Who do you think is more at risk here? Me or you?
Excuse me?
Now, of course, we're all committed to helping you make it through this difficult period. We don't want to see anyone be scapegoated over an unavoidable accident, right?
Right.
Great. Then you and I are aligned. Who else knew there were people in the mountains?
Just my safety manager, Mac. He got their distress call just before I contacted you.
Do you trust him?
I think I can convince him to be trustworthy.
Good. Good. Only one point of contact, and you've got him handled. I think we're going to make it through this just fine. Speak to you soon.
Okay.
I refuse to feel bad for Diane in all this, but...
Okay, so there's supposed to be something else, though.
Typhon Mining, this is Brandon. Hello, I'm calling from the Department of Land and Resources to confirm the inspection set for next week. Yeah, let me grab Diane for you. Thanks.
This is Diane.
Hi, Diane. I'm calling to...
Confirm inspections?
Yes. Did you have a chance to look over the email I sent?
I did. Everything looks great.
Glad to hear it. I'll see you Thursday then.
Mm-hmm. Have a good one.
You too.
There must be a lot riding on these inspections.
So there's inspections, and they probably hid one up.
Diane has dossiers on the entire Haven Council. That's not creepy at all.
Jedediah. Jesus. They're trying to influence the votes?
This is Rhea. Fuck. This map's too small to tell where this is. I need a map. That's the site of the 2008 Typhon mine collapse. Why would they set off a blast in their current mine to cover up a blast in their old mine?
What the heck is in the old
Didn't
mine?
Typhon just have inspections around the old site? They weren't mining for anything.
What is Rhea?
They were burying something.
That's it? Okay. I guess we're ending part 2 here, or part 3, I guess? Yeah, this would be part 3, okay. Alex chose Steph to distract Diane, 62% of people did. That was a hard 50-50 choice there, of taking Charlotte's anger or not. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm honestly not sure I did the right choice there. We made Diane sad, but not angry. It was possible for us to play a record, but we didn't. We didn't weed the rooftop garden, because I didn't even go up there. Neither of us were knocked out in battle. We could have bribed him, we could have killed the troll in battle, or we subdued it using magical power. The serpent was also put to sleep. Steph helped Alex find out what Typhon was up to. That was an option, but instead she stormed out of the apartment. King Tabor was vanquished in the final battle. Riley doesn't know about Eleanor's condition, but it is possible to find out about Eleanor's dementia. We could have helped the student focus on her work. We did solve the Jester's riddle. We didn't help the blacksmith with the work. Alright. And that was part 3. Alright. Ending the stream here, and I will see you guys all next time.